In America, there is a lot of uncertainties as regards what one can plan for vis-a-vis retirement. It's very, very difficult to plan for the future. It takes a talent to really look into the future and plan for it adequately. But all in all, if you look at the way policies affect people, it's very, very difficult. The future looks gloom. Very few people with authority have the strength or honesty to tell the people the truth as regards the increase in retirement age. It's inevitable as far as I'm concerned, and it's going to happen. Yeah. It's a very bitter tablet for people to swallow, but they have to be prepared for that. And personally, I think I have to prepare for that. I see myself working towards the age of 70, which is not a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. Most of the old people want to be inactive, but it's kind of detrimental to their health. I see a lot of old people in Salt Lake City working in grocery stores and supermarkets. I get encouraged because if somebody at say 70, 75 is working and I'm 38 years old, it's quite encouraging. It's a good thing, socially, mentally, and to the society. You have old people being productive and contributing to society. That's the way we want it to be. But when it comes to Medicare, I don't know why the story changes. They don't want to be told, those that are working in particular, that they have to retire a few more years later in their lives. Yeah, so that's the part that really concerns me. Nobody tells Americans the truth, period. And it's deliberate. It's all politically linked. If you tell the people the truth about Medicare, nobody's going to vote for you. If you tell the truth about what's going on in the health industry to the population, they'll never vote for you. It's as plain as simple as that. There is a difference between the United States, Europe. I've lived in Europe before, and Africa, where I come from. Africa went through the structural adjustment program instituted by IMF, World Bank, and the programs mainly banned governments from any programs that would kind of qualify under what you call welfare system in America. That implies in Africa we're not entitled to any subsidies whatsoever from our government. We don't have Section 8 subsidized accommodation, we don't have food stamps. So all those programs are not available. You retire, you have to fend for yourself. So if you never saved during that time you were working, that's it for you. But in America you have Social Security, where everybody is supposed to contribute, and at 65 you get a check, I think, every week. As a result, you have very few destitutes at say 60, 70 when they retire. In Africa, where I come from, when you retire, you are destitute, especially if you haven't invested in your kids. It's me as a kid who's in charge of supporting my parents back at home. So there is that difference.